Okej. Jestem. Co teraz? Dziennik. Polska. Morkońscy drobicie, ale dobra. Czekajcie chwilę. Okej. Aha. Polowanie na Dixona. To może zróbmy. Ej, to nie tu. MSI, Roberta, pójdźmy. Okej. To tak, gdzieś byśmy poszli spać. Albo weźmy po prostu to zjedzmy i tyle.
That thing. Enjoy my shock.
Not so fast. The battle's over. Are you coming to join the clerics now?
I don't know. My life has been one fuck up. Let me sleep on it.
Ja bym go zabił jednak. Bardziej. No tak bym to rozwiązał. Gdzieś tu spać trzeba iść. No to niżej. Albo mamy to nową planę.
If you believe the rumors, they left.
I beat Dixon.
What do you want? A medal? It'll be a good few months before he's back in Here. Minus a 10% organizer's fee.
You never said anything about a fee.
Ah, did I not? Must have slipped my mind. It's an unfortunate necessity, I'm afraid, if I'm to stay in business. Here, look. Let me know when you're...
I'm ready to fight.
That's what I'm talking about.
Full.
I'm all in.
Your next opponent is Alexi. Tough bastard on the outside, but soft as tissue underneath. He thinks he can change his situation, make something of himself. Don't know where he got that notion from. Give him a...
Why do I feel like I'm repeating myself?
Spać gdzieś bym musiał iść. Nie wiem gdzie. Tu coś jest. Jakieś zadanie z tymi szczurami musi być też. Patrzcie ile tego jest.
So, buddy, it's my turn now.
You got a mission from the Duke?
Yep, and your ass is coming with.
And if I say no?
then the shit'll just sit there till it's dealt with.
You mean till the Duke busts your chops for not doing your job?
I wouldn't celebrate if I...
What is the job exactly?
There's a... how do I put it? A cleric named Harold who's sort of friendly with us outlaws. We do the odd arms deal with him.
Coś kojarzę tu nazwę.
Corrupt cleric. The Duke wants to buy energy weapons?
No. The guy's sitting on a cache of conventional weapons that are just piling up in the castle. They're from men who are recruited and switched to energy weapons, or guns the clerics pick up from their travels.
Why is the Duke sending his heavy hitter for this?
That really important?
I assume this isn't a social visit.
Nah, it won't be. So let me know when you're ready, and we can leave.
I'm probably better off not thinking about it.
Put your weapon away.
Zabijmy tego szczura po prostu.
I'm probably better off not thinking about it.
Put your weapon away.
Looking for something?
Gdzieś jeszcze jeden będzie. No i dobra. Zabijmy go teraz do banków.
I want... He's no longer with us.
Well, all right.
Dobra, gdzie jest ten drugi, ten Elex? Teris. Tawar. Karakis. Dość Morkonów, słowa wiary. Tawar. Zawody Gosty. To samo piętro? Nie, niżej. Czyli wszedłem na górę, żeby zejść na wóz. Super. Więc jedno zadanie mam zepsute i anulowane. Żeby klerykom go dostarczyć. Jest szczur.
May oblivion find you. It's not often that strangers visit the cages.
Tu sprzedają coś, tak?
And what do you...
You look after the prisoners?
I just make sure they stay alive. They're no good to us
No i
dead.
serio, w klatce są.
Wish everyone else realized that too.
You mean the poachers?
What? No, idiot, I'm a poacher. I mean the resistors. It's us poachers, we're the reasonable ones. We know that death has to wait as long as there's these threats to deal with. But the resistors, if we let them loose, there won't be anyone left to protect us. If we stop them completely, we'll die a slow death. Now you see why we have to take prisoners?
Więcej ludzi.
Because you need more people?
Because we need more believers. Trust me, sooner or later, everyone converts. Now, time to inspect the
Jak nie mają
cages.
innego wyboru.
Resistor,
Się nie ma co dziwić.
Not again! Guards!
Good decision.
Was it? Another 3 dead prisoners!
I thought they were just sleeping.
Like you were, you mean? Find the cart and get rid of the bodies. Can't leave them lying around for the rats to find. Move! Idiot. The guards, the
So what should I do?
I've had it with being the only one who cares about the prisoners. If you take them prisoner, then you have to look after them, right? And the rest of these are already starved halfway to death. And a corpse is no good for serving the will of Ravak. So someone needs to help me feed him.
Fine. What do I have to do?
I warn you now, this won't be easy.
Przynosicie mi jedzenie?
It's expensive, keeping the prisoners fed. Seek out more cons who are prepared to donate shards to you.
Czyli takich...
I can do that.
Not so fast. Ravak blessed... A single donation is not... Best not to expect too much. Especially from those goddamn resistors. If you need anything else, just ask. Meet me here later, or find...
Ghostus.
The bastard. I only play his game because I need the shards. And it's still not enough.
You don't want to fight?
Oh, I want to fight. But out there, with my brothers and sisters. If you're serious, though... I'm happy to do... First, we have to help...
Serio. Kształki do więźniów. O, patrzcie ile mamy tych ludziów, z którymi możemy o tym pogadać.
Starving the prisoners.
You have no idea how few shits I give about that accusation. It's a disgrace we let those heretics into our kingdom.
Takich jak my?
Now get lost.
I'm collecting shards for Alexei.
Why are you doing that? I know Alexei. He's not the begging type.
They're to buy food with, for the prisoners.
Ah, now I understand. He can have some of my shards. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
O, widzicie?
That...
Ile dostałem? A, nie dostałem bezpośrednio.
Maggots, get up! Get to work! Go on!
You got a minute?
Heretics. It's always the same with you. Stick to us like shit on boots.
On chyba nie da.
It's a lot of effort to scrape you off.
That's your answer?
You still here? Listen, but
You're quite the diplomat.
And you've got a smart mouth that I'll happily help keep shut for you. And just so you know, I'm in charge of keeping things running smoothly around here. You don't like that? Then you best avoid me.
What do you think of the prisoners?
Undecided. Why?
You know about the food rationing?
Yeah, but that's just natural selection, ain't it? The strongest beat out the weakest, so nobody is a strain on the community. Seems fair enough to me.
Jest w tym sens. Ale przy tym zadaniu trzeba nam kogoś z większym sercem. Mamy różne warsztaciki.
You have prisoners rotting in cages.
The dead don't need food.
And you're okay with that?
I am a representative of the resistors. We see no sense in trying to convince unbelievers of our ideals. Give me one good...
If it wasn't for me, you'd still be looking for Ivan.
And what's that supposed to mean?
That your way of thinking is holding you back.
My convictions are not up for debate here. I can't deny you've been of help to me. But the prisoners bring change. And change disrupts the balance.
All I ask is that they don't starve.
It's not my job to feed them.
What about your merchants?
Their job is to sell their goods, not give them away.
Isn't there some sort of compromise?
The best I can do is give the poachers a discount. They'll still have to pay for their food, but we can arrange a lower price.
Sounds fair enough.
I don't like you helping the poachers, but you've been more than helpful.
Miło. Dobra, coś tam dostaliśmy.
Alexei needs a Lexit so we can give the prisoners more food.
He's one of those bleeding heart poachers who wants to convert the prisoners. Throw them all in the blood cistern, that's what I say. No need to spend shards on food that way, see?
Okay, forget it.
No się nie udało.
Death is lurking everywhere out there.
What the? That's just fantastic. Good source of income gone to shit. And I guess you still want your winnings, huh? Fine, here.
Dostałem na
Win's a
początku
win, I
pieniądze
guess,
za walkę i
however
jeszcze teraz
messed up.
dostałem za zabicie?
Here. Minus. Let me know when you're ready for the next.
Serio?
The prisoners need better care.
What's that got to do with me? They're Alexei's responsibility.
I'm collecting the Alexit he needs to keep them alive.
Joke's on you then. You're wasting your breath. I've got nothing to give you, goods or shards. I'd stop doing his dirty work if I were you.
Mało jest tych ludzi, którzy
Gets
chcą
on people's nerves.
pomóc.
I got nothing to prove.
We should clean up our own house first.
I guess you could see it that way.
Sprzedał nas.
Why did you tell Khan you couldn't recommend me?
Look, you only have yourself to blame. You didn't behave like a Morcon should on our little hunting trip. I get why Khan respects you, but I just don't feel the same. Now if you'll excuse me, I got my own
The ones who lived here are long dead.
Still just as many of those cutthroats.
They just threw him out of the city.
What's the word in the grotto?
Well, you've come to the right place. The word on the street is that Zarina is ghost hunting?
Ghosts, really?
Hey, just what I've heard. Talk to her if you want.
Don't worry
Super
about
nie
it.
oceniam. Musimy być wyżej. Czy ja tu byłem
You have
kiedyś?
strong lungs. We'll see what's left of them once the beasts are
Nie kojarzę trochę. A.
The voice of Khan told me to seek you out.
He wants you to pay the blood price. I understand. I already told you about the arena. But it seems to me you forgot what I said. We have no...
Alexei needs Alexit to buy food for the prisoners.
Good for him. I hate the way we treat them. They're people, not beasts. But what's this got to do with me?
Your shards could help buy them that food.
You know, you're right. At my age, shards don't mean that much anymore. Why not...
Do you spar with your fighters too?
It's not really an option. I would be a pathetic opponent, but I can still give the odd piece of advice here or there.
That'll do.
Great. Then we can get on with it.
O. Nadal 15 poziom.
About the... I could do that.
That would be useful. I'm not as young as I used to be. First of all, someone needs to go speak to Venya about getting more creatures. And I really don't want to do it.
Why not?
Because every time we talk, we end up fighting. I guess we got different ideas about what the arena's for. If you want to go talk to her, that would be great. If you can get the arena running again, I'll give you something more valuable than any shard of Alexit. I'll let you fight in my arena.
Where can I find Venya?
Take...
Okej. Tu jest ta cała arena.
Hey there.
Sorry, I have things to do. The cages won't inspect themselves. Nothing worse than the beasts getting out as soon as we've penned them in.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you for real? I just told you, I don't have time. What is it with people thinking they're entitled to a conversation? The name's Venya. I'm in charge of the beasts here.
Attila mentioned you.
First I've heard of it. Attila's an old bore. He doesn't like change. Wants things the same as always. Just don't ask him about the good old days. You'll never shut him up.
Attila's waiting for the delivery of new creatures.
Good for him. Why can't he tell me himself? Always getting others to do his chores. Listen, killing beasts is one thing.
No spodziewam się,
Capturing
że
them is
może
something else
to było
entirely.
epicne, niż łatwiej.
You can't just click
łatwiej
your
zrobić.
fingers and it's done. I should know. I've hauled more beasts through the gate than anyone else.
Why don't you repair the cages?
Why don't you mind your own fucking business? I've done my fill of hunting. Got nothing to prove anymore. Look, I get grumpy, alright? Nothing you can do to help. I work my ass off all day, and all Attila does is wander around making speeches. Ugh.
Then take a break.
What, and let the resistors frame me? Damn. Yeah, nobody can.
You're wrong. Tell me.
It's actually pretty easy to explain. The poachers captured new servants of Ravak. Humans. Beasts, I understand. They act on instinct. But humans? We lost 3 prisoners in the last month. Good people, too. And it's just one incident after another with the cages.
What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing I can do. The resistors worship death. They love it. Yet they expect me to do my duty like a good girl. But how? Not one person has helped me retrieve my prisoners.
Alexei needs regular shard donations for the prisoners.
Why is he bothering to poach outsiders? He'll have no luck as long as the resistors are out there.
So you won't help?
I didn't say that. Just saying how I see it. If I can help at all, Alexei can
Super.
About the... I'll look for them.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Look, I appreciate it, but you're not a Morcon. It's not your concern.
I decide what concerns me and what doesn't.
Well, if you put it like that... But listen, I can't let you do this on your own. We'll split the work, all right? You look for Ilka and her people. I'll take care of the others.
I'm on it.
Wait. Before you go, one more thing. I gave Ilka a tranquilizer for the beasts. She won't have used much, so please bring back the rest. Is that...
Find Ilka?
right?
Where did Ilka go?
She's hunting rock dragonflies southeast of Caracas. Just make sure you don't want her in a mount.
Dobra. Pierdolenia dużo. I z tego co słyszałem właśnie, że pierwszy rozdział jest strasznie rozbudowany, a potem mało. Potem mało tego. I tylko właśnie rotacyjne zadania z tyłu zabij, przyjdź. Znaczy takie lepsiejsze są w tym kościele.
Right. I was saying...
Alexei is having trouble finding enough food for the prisoners.
And what? He expects Ravok's mercy to provide for them? The best fate they can hope for is to be sacrificed in his honor. Don't waste time trying to save them. Their flesh is spoiled. You too will be tainted with
All he needs is a few shards.
benevolence and altruism. Disgusting! Alexei would claim for them what rightfully belongs to Ravok. Speaking of which, I don't remember you paying the required tithe.
Święcina?
Here. That should be enough.
Your offering will not be forgotten. Ravok blesses all his subjects, and your blade will reap the rewards. You may leave. True strength comes from resisting and enduring pain.
No cóż. Dobra. Popytaliśmy chyba wszystkich. 28 minut. Dobra, zaraz koniec. Zapytaliśmy
I
wszystkich.
need shards.
About those prisoners.
What about them?
You could just let them go.
Not a chance. We must strengthen our numbers, not weaken. They need to stop fighting it and accept...
Who do you think would be willing to part with some shards?
Not many here with much to give. Convincing them will be tough. And the resistors don't see the point of prisoners. Instead of potential brothers and sisters, they just see heretics. Don't worry about the merchants. I'll talk to them. Though there'll be little point unless Tengus agrees to take part. The two of us are not But if you think you can change his mind...
Can I make a donation?
Of course. Every little bit helps.
Niech będzie.
Here. That'll buy a bit of food. Thank you. You're an outsider, but you behave more like a Morcon than some of those here.
Sorry. I can't...
Well, the prisoners' lives are in Ravok's hands now.
Czekajcie. Coś spieprzyłem.
I need...
Here, I found enough Morcons willing to make donations.
Excellent. Now we wait. Ravok will reveal himself to these prisoners. All here, and soon, the blood. On behalf of every poacher, if only I had something to give you to express my gratitude. You'll just have to take comfort in the fact that you contributed to a good cause.
I was happy to help.
And help you did, which is more than can be said for many. I just wish they were more like you.
Ready to...
Yeah, we can talk on the... Am I the first one you've challenged?
Nah, that was Dixon.
Did you win?
He'll never fight again.
That's more than I wanted to know. You like the grotto? It must seem an unlikely existence, living so far underground, no?
You should air this place out.
Good idea. But seriously, tell me, how is the outside world? Have those weird purple critters cleared out yet?
Not much sign of that happening anytime soon.
Damn. I was hoping things would calm down. Those resistors...
Put that fucking
they
thing
keep
away
it up,
or
this
I'll
whole
make
place
you
will
put
fall
her.
apart.
Clever boy.
Oh well. Almost there.
Nah, I'm here of my own accord.
Really? Wow. That means you know what things are like on the outside?
I've been around a fair bit.
Great. I could use someone with access to the grotto who also knows how to fight.
You want me to kill something?
Not kill. More like destroy.
Kill, destroy. Doesn't make any difference. You want to break something? Sure, just point me in the right direction.
We're talking about robots. I would never ask you to kill people.
Disappointing.
I need servo motors. I can...
Mam jeden.
Where do I get them from?
By using a powerful enough weapon on any fighting colossus or combat mech.
Mam z tego.
But remember, I need those... They're no use to me if you've destroyed them.
Why do you need them?
I'm a technician. I work on our robots. Spare parts for them are hard to come by. It's easier to use the parts from other robots than it is to make new servo motors.
I thought you didn't believe in Ravok. So why do you work for the Resistors?
Shh, not so loud. Let's get one thing straight. I'm not a follower of Ravok, but I'm still a Morcon. I've got a life to protect here, so...
Don't worry.
Thanks. But I'll still take any others you...
That...
Stop dawdling. Oh well. Almost there. Just make sure you give it your all.
Na tym zakończę.